Hello, I'm NA2 and I decided to start my own vlog. Yay, my channel. Because I'm in college and I want to do whatever I want, suckers. So mainstream, so hip. You know, wonderful part about college is that I was able to make some new friends, and also I've met some old friends too. I happened to find an old friend from elementary school, which I cannot say her name because she will kill me if I do. But she has a YouTube channel and her username is Hypnotic, so come here. Yo! Hypnotic, you'll have a link, YouTube video, I don't care, somewhere in this area or who cares. This is embarrassing.
So, my name is Charmy, or you can also know me as Hypnotic, and this video is originally on his channel, but it will also be posted online in the link below. So subscribe to him and subscribe to me. So, yeah.
Since we're both freshmen and we don't want our kohais, or Japanese, I like these, is our underclassmen to make the same mistakes as we have, we're going to make 18 tips on how to survive freshman year of college.
So the first piece of advice is basically you want to dress your nicest because that's basically when you're going to take your photo ID, and we just want to know that you don't want to be caught by surprise, like maybe you're not wearing the shirt you want, or yeah.
Number 2, stuff you're going to need to bring with you to college. Like some living necessities, so you need like alarm clock. You're going to need one, because yeah. Second, water bottle. Because a lot of colleges, they have like water filtration systems. Also, it's more convenient than buying water all the time.
You also want a planner no matter what, because you will forget something. And for electronics, you should always, if you don't know what to buy, look at what your friends are buying or ask advice from upperclassmen to, get advice on what's best and what's not and what's convenient. So, yeah.
Actually, out of personal experience, I have already forgotten one of my assignments. I had 30 minutes till class, forgot the assignments, and I rushed it and I was able to finish in time. Worst part is that it wasn't, the teacher postponed the due date till next time we met.
That means you got lucky.
But I was late 5 minutes to class because of that. First off, my parents are going to be watching this, and if they see any of the stuff I'm talking about, my blunders in main college, they're going to kill me.
So for their advice is basically, you should ask for help. No matter what, you should always ask for help from your teachers, from your friends, from anyone, because once you fall behind, it's really hard to catch up. So yeah.
Personal experience too, I am lagging behind some stuff, but I was able to catch up, thank God. Number 4, make as many friends as possible, but not be wary of who you're making friends with, because they can also help you later on in class. Like if you meet someone and you're missing some stuff for class, you can ask them for help. Okay. And
basically, the friends that you make now are basically your lifelong friends for life. So later on in life, when they get a job and you need them, like for example, if someone's a lawyer, then you're gonna know who to go to when you get in trouble.
Or if your friend is working at a company and you need a job, they can help put you in good name with their employer, and you probably can get a good job there. Words of wisdom.
So for number 5, basically what you want to do is you want to join clubs, but do it in consideration. Like don't be like me. Like what I did is I signed up for, I think 10 clubs during orientation. I signed up for like 10, and I just put my email and everything that I was interested in, and I got so much spam email that I couldn't really get like the real email from.
You can always unsubscribe to some of them.
Yeah, but then still, they're clubs I'm interested in.
Actually, I was about to overdose in clubs, but so far the clubs I'm officially part of is the anime club in my school, the band club, because I still like playing trumpet. Just for personal information, we're filming at our dorm's lounge, and we're right next to the entrance, so people are coming and going as they please, which is.
Do you want to film for us?
What? No, that's fine.
No, seriously, I'm actually getting annoyed too.
Let's hope it stops.
Let's hope it stops.
So I was I'm part of the band, anime club. I was gonna be part of the Super Smash Bros. Melee club, but they're in the middle of my writing class, so. But thankfully, I'm taking clubs in moderation. I was about to overdose. I was going to go take part in the film club, but I stopped with that and just going to do freelancing.
So basically, you don't want to make any enemies, especially not with your roommates and not with your RA. With your roommates, you're basically going to be living with them for like a whole year. Unless you want to make enemies with them and start forming your own territories in your room, which is going to be very weird and awkward. What have you done to your roommates? I have not done anything yet. Actually, I've already pissed off one, but thankfully it passed, so. Slightly. I kept slamming, the door is loud, when I let it go it just slams, and they sleep till 2 in the afternoon, because they have late classes. Okay. And then also with the RA, basically they're the people you go to whenever you want help with anything, so don't make enemies with them either. Next off, don't make too much noise, because you may make your other dorm mates, the people above you or below you or around you, basically, mad. Any comments? So basically, there are people who are, if you're loud, you can get love notes from other people telling you to be quiet, and basically we're just gonna be wondering why you're so loud. So basically also you want to get enough sleep. That's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, I'm gonna talk this really, this story about me that my parents are going to kill me now. Hope your parents are watching. Your parents are not watching. Basically what happened was I slept on Thursday night. I slept late. I set an alarm, and I had a class at 8:30. That ends at 9:20. When I woke up, I realized it was 9:30. Like, oh shit! I missed one of my classes. Watch your language. I actually missed the classes. Oh, sad. Also, like 5 or 6 times, probably 10 times, I have felt drowsy during class. During my chem class in the afternoon, I have. Frankly, I'm just struggling to stay awake, but I can subconsciously listen and take notes. Actually, when I write my notes, when I was half asleep, I was like slurring. I almost didn't copy in time, but. Which reminds me that whenever you get an early class, always eat breakfast. Because I have a class even earlier than he does, and there was one time where I did not eat breakfast and I yawned so much and I couldn't pay attention to class. I was able to take the notes, but like afterwards when I reviewed them, I just zoned out and you don't remember anything. I didn't remember anything, basically. Next part is don't underestimate time. Because sometimes it takes, if you stay at your dorm or anywhere, it'll take your time to get from your dorm or anywhere to your classroom. In my college, it took me like 10 to 15 minutes just to get from my dorm to classroom, so don't underestimate. And sometimes if you're in a place where, for example, where it's from one place to like the other side of the building, it's probably going to take you 20 to 25 minutes. So don't stay around, lounge in your room and feel like, oh, I could stay in your dorm and be like, oh, I could make it and go there in like 5 minutes. No, unless you run, it's not possible. A personal experience on my end, I'm pretty much narrowly coming to all my classes. I just come just in time. It's become a habit that I just come as soon as the class starts. It's sort of embarrassing. Also, for like the next piece of advice that I would give is that you want to watch your spending, because for the meal plan, I know sometimes they give you like a recommended amount, but even if you eat like a moderate amount or if you eat a lot, I don't know, but basically I think that you should, buy the cheapest meal plan because you're gonna get sick of the food. So. Actually, I haven't yet. Have you? Huh? I haven't. Yes, I have. I'm a really picky eater, so. Actually, during our time here, they're going to open a new dining hall, buffet. They should do it faster. But it's at least while we're here. Now another personal experience that I'm sort of hating myself now, that in anime club,
I was introduced to a thing called Ami Orders that I pay a guy and he would buy the stuff. He doesn't get any of the money. It's he's pretty much just the middleman but doesn't get any benefits. At least my parents are gonna kill me for this. I already spent $100 on anime merchandise.
Anime's nice.
Yes, but I already spent $100.
Nice.
This stuff's expensive.
That's how they make money.
Yes. I bought so many keychains.
Keychains are adorable.
I know! I like cute things.
I noticed.
Next part is do not bring weapons to college because I know it's a cliche thing, but it's sort of ridiculous on what happens. Personal experience, what do you see right here? Does this handle look like a sword? Well, it does look like a sword. It looks like a samurai sword, except this is an umbrella. Personal experience, I was walking in my school's convenience store, and I was caught in the security cameras. Basically, what happened?
Cops.
30 minutes later, yeah, the cops came knocking on the door, and the cop knew me actually because I asked them to show up in one of my other videos you may have seen about hazing. Basically, he's saying that, do you have a samurai umbrella or anything? So I had to bring it out and show it to him that this is not a sword, it's an umbrella. So I was walking around just carrying it, like so, and anybody would have mistaken it for an actual sword.
I actually didn't when I first saw you.
What?
I thought it was a sword. I was like, how'd you get away?
Reason why because it looks cool, it's fun, it's cool, I don't care. Just don't bring weapons, it's ridiculous.
So the next one is basically don't drink, which is pretty self-explanatory. You can drink when you're 21, but basically if you're underage, you shouldn't. You still can, but you shouldn't.
Yeah.
So one thing about drinking is that people will usually offer you punch or something that they call jungle punch. But basically, they spike it. That means that if you drink it, you're more likely to get doozy, and you're gonna faint, and people will take advantage of you.
It's gonna be ridiculous. Just do not drink. Same thing with weapons. It's everything. Don't bring anything that will probably ruin your college life for the rest of your life, or make you hang in the wrong path or something. Next one is about academics. The next few will be about academics. So this is about if you taken any AP classes or classes that'll probably help you out later in college. Review the material from that class because, well, personally I took AP Calc BC, and right now I'm taking Math 24, which is like linear algebra and derivatives. You don't understand. This point is I reviewed this stuff in my AP class, and it'll benefit me. It benefited me. So it'll probably also benefit you. So
basically also in the summer, I have actually only tried this one time, but like, don't ever, if you have a summer, do something. Like volunteer or whatever, like what he said, just study. But don't just like sit at home and think that it's gonna be fun to play all day. It gets boring, trust me, I've tried it. So. Actually,
if I had more, I would have done some YouTubing on my own, but not as much material on it alone.
So basically the next piece of advice I want to give is that you want to study with your professors for tests. So it's pretty self-explanatory, it seems like it, but for a lot of professors, like they're just in their little cubicle up in like whatever floor.
They're not doing anything.
Yeah, and they're not doing anything. So basically...
Or review it.
So basically if like teachers see you just wandering around and they actually know you, probably they're just going to try to make small talk with you because they're bored. They just will. Like, if you just walk around, you don't need help, but they're just gonna ask you if you need help, if you want to talk about random stuff. And if you actually go to them before the test, it shows like the professors that you really care about the class and you're really trying. Even though you might not be the best, but you're still trying.
But yeah, because a few times I actually gone after class to see my professor just to get down a few notes. I'm not sure if it leaves a good impression, but at least it also benefits me too. Now about picking classes. When to pick them? Do not take any classes on Friday or morning classes. I've already done both of those. And my cousin now is when I told him, my cousin said, "Oh, rookie mistake." Ridiculous.
And basically for me, my classes are basically, I have late classes on Monday, And I learned since you don't take any classes on Friday, I did it. So I have a convenient schedule.
But I thought you said you have some morning classes.
I have morning classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Shopping.
But not on Mondays. So the next thing is for flashcards. Don't you ever use them, especially not in college, because they just won't work. So basically what you want to do is you want to sue your teachers, because flashcards in high school is basically memorization and you know the definition. But in high school, but in college, you basically have to know the material and know how to apply it to make it work for tests.
Can I come back in now?
Yes.
Oh. Now, next thing, I believe this is number 16. Talk to your counselors about taking classes, because if you already determined what you're going to do, what's the term?
If you know your major.
Yeah. You want to know what classes you have to take. Also, your card classes too. Be better. My cousin has told me to do it. I have not done it yet. I'm embarrassed. Screw it. I'm embarrassed. I should talk to my counselor soon though. Not counselor, it's advisor.
Counselor, advisors.
Who gives? Who cares? Who just cares?
So the next thing I want to say is that in college you get like a ton of freedom, and basically you don't know what to do sometimes. Like you might be like, oh, if I do something now, then maybe I don't need to do it later. And then you just lose track of what you need to do. So basically don't do that. Just try to keep track of it, which is what you explain.
Yeah, actually basically yesterday I had too much freedom. So I slept in late, went to the anime club to watch some films. Then I watched another film with my friends and I barely worked on my essay. I'm embarrassed.
And also by too much freedom is even though there is something called quiet hours, and even if it's after quiet hours, as long as you're quiet, you could do whatever you want outside or inside. So we played hide and seek. Well, me and a group of like around 9 friends. We played hide and seek at maybe 2 in the morning until 4. And that wasn't very smart because the next day you feel like you have a hangover.
Was that school day? What day was that? What night?
Saturday.
What? Saturday morning?
No, Saturday and then
Saturday to Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
And I had a hangover, like I slept all the way until like 3 in the afternoon. 3 or 4.
Number 18, this is the last one, and this is sort of miscellaneous. There's a thing called the freshman 15, that after your freshman year, you will gain 15 pounds. Don't know if this is true or not, this is supposedly just a rumor, who cares? I'm very skinny, I will not gain any weight, no matter what I do, but always exercise. You're in college now, you take responsibility, exercise, work out. I like dancing on my own spare time.
Eat right?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, don't overeat if you don't want to worry about the freshman 15. Because you have all that freedom, you're going to eat a lot. So basically that is the 18 tips we have to offer. So thank you for watching this video. If you liked the video, like, favorite, rate, subscribe. You'll subscribe to both of us.
And share with your friends.
Because this was a fun video to make. It's my first vlog. I'm planning on making a vlog to upload every Monday morning. Probably, hopefully. If I don't, I'm actually gonna edit fast enough. That's the video. This is NA2 signing out. Yeah. I should get some
Funny years?
Yeah.
How about advice on what you do to a girl? How about that? And this is gonna be a video where your favorite YouTuber, the person who owns the channel, is coming back. For the innocent girl.
Oh no, walk out the door, just turn around now, cause you're not welcome anymore. This is a popular song in the 80s.
No.
Yeah, I should bring cat ears. What's cute?
You're looking for the inspiration right now?
Just for me, not for you. Unless you want to wear them, then
I
you might
have
get
cat ears. You're imagining that, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
I have a sweet ladder. I should like put like a microphone like right
There should be, but I don't have the equipment actually.
No, like a picture. Like a picture of a microphone. Like, you know that.
What's I can imagine that. Yes, I can do.
Like that elementary method. Is it recording?
Yeah. What? You can do it. Just do it.
Restart.
I think it's the worst idea actually. I think it's probably the worst idea possible.
Worst idea possible?
Yeah.
Just your nicest.
No, I said filmmaking.
Oh. Do you think you're gonna have a lot of fun editing?
Yes, I'm going to be embarrassed now.
The next thing is.
Also, join clubs in consideration. People are just gonna keep walking by, aren't they? They can't be
The
helped.
laundry room is over there.
Yep. This is a cliche thing, but it's... Quit laughing! Quit laughing!
He was making a face. Hi! Bye!
Quit laughing! Okay.
Hi, this is Jared.
I didn't say anything. Don't look at me like that.
Okay.
Isn't it wonderful how we met just recently again and then we're such good friends